Bit about myself. I come from an army background. I was a fat kid in school, very shy, totally underconfident. I used to be the backbencher who would never raise a hand and say, "Ma'am, I know the answer." No, I don't even exist. And when you're fat and you have braces in your teeth and you think you're super ugly, no guy even looks at you, trust me, you have issues. I don't know how I kind of made it in the film industry. People told me I'm beautiful, but I didn't think like that. Then I met this boy who happens to be a producer. Probably he was everything that I thought my guy would look like. He was flirty, he was confident, everything that I was not, he was. He was handsome, maybe. Now that I look at him, I don't think like that. But yes, I fell in love. I fell in love with somebody who was maybe not in love with me, and it took me a lot of time, a lot of abuse, a lot of physical violence to finally understand that love is different. Love is really different. We work all our lives. We strive at doing something beautiful, creating art, and at the end of the day, when we go home, all we want is little love. So my abuse started with a very small thing where he asked me one day, there is this film premiere, would you like to join me? I said, no. I'm busy. I was shy. I thought I was fat. I wasn't, but when you are a fat kid and you grow up, you still think you're fat, you're not perfect. And I was like, no, I'm fine, I'll skip. And he says, you bitch, how dare you say no to me? I think that was my first flag, which I neglected. I just looked at him and said, okay, I'll come. I submitted. I allowed somebody who was an abuser. And it took me a long time to, finally understand that this is how the progression is going to start, and I allowed it. So, anyways, we went on with that relationship because I thought I couldn't get better, which is what happens when you are with somebody who has an abusive mentality. They make you feel you can't get better. They make you feel that they are the best you'll ever get. But trust me, only God knows what's meant for you, and God will bring you that. But before God brings you somebody who's meant for you, He will bring you all those who are not meant for you, so that when the right one comes along, you know exactly what you were looking for. हमारे country में there is this thing where we are taught कि fall in love बहुत जल्दी 24, 25 you have to get married, fall in love. No. Real love comes to you when it has to. Never close your doors, but yet again, don't be looking for it. Love will come knocking at your door when your time is right. So I moved in with him. He didn't want me to work. Possessive, yes. I thought that was love, but no, it isn't. I moved in, and before that, he was a charmer. He was everything that my prince on a white horse, that's what he was. And I fell for him hard. He could make me laugh, he could make me cry. There were times he would just disappear. So when I moved in with him, there was a promise of marriage. I was like, wow, this is what I wanted. This is the guy that I wanted. I moved in, and within a week, violence started. And it was a lot. Strangulation, very common. Boxing on the face, very common. Boxing on the eyes, very common. I still have a problem with my vision. I came out on Valentine's Day, 14th Feb 2007, when most girls celebrate love. That was the day that I ran out of that house to save my life, because he would have killed me that night. I still don't have a reason why I went through that. It was a year of living together in the same house, never knowing when the next box, next abuse, which was very, very common, next strangulation, next kick, next putting his hands in my mouth and trying to tear apart my mouth would happen. Apart from that, there was something else that I had to deal with. The physical abuse you can still heal, but there's some scars which are emotional, which when you are a child who has been through so much, as in who was never confident, can never get over. Emotional scars of being told, oh, you're ugly. Have you seen yourself? What do you think you are? You think you're an actor? Who's going to hire you? You think you're Aishwarya Rai? There were body parts of mine that he commented on. And I believed every single word. because he was the man I loved. And I left my house for him. I left my parents only to realize your parents, when they tell you this man is not right for you or this girl is not right for you, please believe them. Your parents will never tell you something that is not right for you. Love, again, I think love is respect. And if there is no respect, I don't allow the closest of my friends to even turn around and call me a bitch. Now, I allowed it once, but now, if you're my friend, because, in our times today, calling somebody a bitch, or your, small little words, it's fine. We find it cool. We find it, arey yaar, ye to dosti mein bol lete hain. But it's not. And what you allow is what will continue, and what you allow is what gives the other person, acha maine aaj isko ye bola, this person didn't react, they probably smiled. It's okay with them. Let's take it a step further. So you create your own respect. As individuals, we are all working hard, we earn our own bread and butter. But I feel that please don't ever trade anything for respect. I see women who are in a domestic violence marriage, suffering, they have children, they can't get out of it, and they keep suffering till one day when the kids have grown up and the kids start earning, then they say, yaar, ab bus, now we won't take it. But why? Like I heard somebody else say before me, this is one life, and you owe that happiness to yourself. It's a gift which will never come around. And the longer you stay with an abusive person who makes you feel small, because trust me, you don't fall in love, you rise in love. A good love is meant to make your heart flutter. It's meant to make you feel loved. It's a beautiful emotion. Real love will never make you feel small or disrespected. And I have seen fairy tales happen. When you grow up, I think most important is that your own self-respect above everything. And abusers forget कि जो abused है, they will never be able to get few things out of their mind. I may meet a man of my dreams tomorrow. He may tell me 100 good things about me. Would I believe him? I think it's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of love. So whenever you are with your friends, whenever you are with your family, please treat them with a lot of respect. Please demand that kind of respect from your friends and everybody around you. Don't get used, don't get abused. Even if it is just verbal, it is not accepted, because it is something that they're calling you. And I think jab your best friends want to address you, there's such beautiful words in English: darling, baby, sweetheart, my love. Why not that? Why the opposite? I think I deserve that. So that's what I wanted to tell you, that no matter where life takes you. Sorry, there's another thing I'd like to add. This guy also told me that I'll see how you get work. You will never get work. Trust me, no man can write your destiny. Only God can. It's 12 years I've been fighting a court case. Nothing has come out of it. We are still fighting. He's never attended court till date because he has the power of money. He has the power of contacts. But in these 12 years, my career is flourishing. And I am so proud. I don't have many contacts. Only thing I've had is a clean heart that loved well, that loved pure, never thought wrong, never hit back. I just ran to save my life. And I always believed that if there is God, I want to see it right here. So always know that karma exists. And my life and his life is our biggest examples, because he can't make a film today. Nobody's willing to stand next to him. It's got nothing to do with me. It's just that with his mentality, he kept on making mistakes. With my mentality, I kept on struggling to make my life better. It's only about your mindset. So no matter what life brings your way, it is always a lesson. The speed breaker is to make you better, grow from it, glow from it, and always believe, always keep your heart pure, your intentions. Somebody told me this beautiful thing, that when you do charity, I might want to gift this to you and say, "Arey yaar, chalo mere ko to fenkna hi tha, I'll give it and it's charity, she'll like it." But that's wrong. Charity is by intent. It's not by act. So when I would look at her and say, oh, what a beautiful smile, you look lovely today, that just might make her day. She just might look at me and say, this is what I wanted to hear. That, for me, would do the job. So I think whatever you do, do with all your heart. Don't shy from speaking. If you're in pain, if you're not happy, speak it out, and always know that your family, your parents will always stand next to you. They're the only two people who will never leave you, no matter how much you hurt them. So love them with, आप अगर you're born to them. So उनके इतने सालों का प्यार, and somebody who walks into your life, उनके इतना सा प्यार, वो ज़्यादा important हो जाता है. So I think we have to kind of make changes. Only thing I'd like to say in the end is that life is beautiful. Love is even prettier. We all deserve that love. This is one life. So please, whoever you choose in your life, do not let them disrespect you ever. Thank you.